So much CC going down. Shark Guys is nearly dead. Lopushinsky putting in work, but that's a huge Volley Bear ultimate there. And Wesley and Shield, they clean up the fight. As he's trying to make the solo play. He's looking for that upper 90. Gravity makes a pulse, puts it low and gets the goal. And so that will be the Condors.
Flash. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, all down at once right at the start of the round.
That was
Condors.
probably the quickest round.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Hello and welcome back to the Conestoga College broadcast here for Condors Esports. I'm Leaf, and of course we have heck. There's so
That's
many problems
me.
happening. How's it going? We had some Rocket League.
Oh, we did. We had a bit of a hiccup during the stream in Rocket League, but of course we saw majority, and
Correct.
we saw
Correct.
the Condors win, and that's what matters, right?
That is true.
We did see them win earlier.
Big old dubs. You know what's very interesting is I don't know if this mathematically makes sense. No, it does. I think. No, it doesn't. 2 losses make a W.
Like, isn't it like? I mean, if you take the L and you make it, yeah,
Right?
I guess, yeah.
It's a positive L and a negative L.
Negative L, yeah.
A dub.
I mean, 2 negatives.
Don't let casters do math.
2 negatives make a right.
Especially not with letters. This is awful. We had some Rocket League earlier, and we're moving on now into Valorant, our gold squad. We've watched them previously actually playing in CVAL, but now we are moving into NECC, right?
This is the just normal North American League stuff we got going on. We did move up from last semester because we were the champions.
Yes.
We are in Legends Division now, and that's like the top. So, you know, it's going to be some serious stuff going on. Oh, yeah. And tonight, we got a pretty serious matchup already. Right. We got the Rasta before that. There they are. We got Kip is the new guy, of course. We've seen him debut the other week. And, yeah, he's doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah,
it's so funny. Last week we had Dan as our player to watch, and I believe this week is still going to be our player to watch. But all of a sudden we say that, and Kip is stepping up. And it was not only just Kip; it was right after that. J-Man's like, "Oh, me too, please."
Oh yeah,
right.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was everybody. It was brilliant.
That's the good part, though, is they don't have to rely on that one guy to get all those kills, make all those plays. Although that is his role. Everyone puts forward their best. Right. They all do great. They all get those picks. They get those kills. Well, everyone has an off day, but like they're always consistent. And it's working perfectly, and they're going to need it tonight.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're playing Northwood. Let's talk about. So I've heard some scary things about this squad that's going to be sitting. I was going to say on the computers across from them, but they're not here. But yeah, it's going to be a slog for these guys. I mentioned it before, but Nana is our player to watch. And again, there's a reason for that. He's our duelist. He's the guy that gets in there and gets dirty. We've seen him on his rise, just looking so fun, right? Like it's so cool to watch him get out there. But again, I'm hoping that he ends up maybe kind of taking a backseat, like not backseat, but having competition from his teammates, because if all of them are getting involved, it means the squad is gelling so well and every single one of them can clutch up at the end of the day. I want all of these players to end up being our player to watch, because
it's the team to watch.
That means Northwood is also watching out for us, and they're going to second guess some of their plans. I mean, if you think you can just jump in, just B-rush that thing and take over, but then you realize what your opponents can do, that they might just be popping and taking you out a second you try to jump on site. I mean, that makes you second guess some of your strats and what you're going to be doing. So I'm really hoping we get to see what we saw last week from them.
And Northwoods, like we said before, deadly threat, and they are apparently the top of this division. They are the big baddies at the Rise. For now. They did face off against St. Clair.
Right.
I believe it was last season, and we actually beat St. Clair at, I think it was Waterland.
Right.
We have beaten St. Clair before, so we've beat the team that beat them.
So St. Clair beat them. Okay.
We've beaten the team that's beat them, but we haven't beat them directly.
Well, today's the day, baby.
It is the day, and I'm looking forward to it. Cannot wait. Like we said, player to watch, but the whole team together, they work just perfectly. And we've had some changes recently, some patch notes, and I was telling you earlier, Sky's had some changes, of course, with no regenerating the flashes, the birds. They don't come back anymore.
Right.
And that was a big part of her kit. And Condors, they use Sky in a lot of their combos.
But she's still used, though.
She's still good.
Yeah.
She's still very good.
Okay.
And it's still going to be probably a good pick on most maps. It's just the power is going to shift a little towards other initiators, right?
Right.
So it's going to be interesting.
I guess we'll see. But it takes time for that meta to develop,
my prediction.
Right? Yeah.
That's my prediction.
Okay, analyst. Oh, heck, coming in here. Give us the down low.
That's what I'm calling out right now. That's what I'm waiting for. So
we do have a few moments. We're just waiting on the other squad to get in the lobby. So we're going to chat things away here. It's actually a good opportunity because I am not the most knowledgeable at this point when it comes to this game. I have my teacher here that's been teaching me a lot.
Local
I'm
expert,
studying.
yes.
I'm doing my best. I got a little bit of thou shall not be named, a little CS knowledge behind behind me that I can look at this stuff and understand what's happening. But there's so much going on. Valorant is such a colorful game, we'll call it. There's so much going on that it can be sensory overload. So
I think it's
even guiding me through.
Me coming up from Overwatch, and Overwatch being one of the most visually destructive games out there.
That's the kind of way of putting it.
Yeah. That allows me to
describe it
analyze
as color
things.
vomit.
It gets bad sometimes, man. But I know what's going on. I'm just going to say it. I'm able to discern those abilities coming out there. In Valorant, it's got a lot of that too.
Yeah.
Granted, lesser.
I've been seeing it, and again, at least the thing is, I got simple CS brain. I'm like, why does the flash not look like a flash grenade? Why does it look like a bird? But I'm getting those things, and at least they are distinctive things that you can be like, oh, that's what's happening on screen.
The ability blinds, the ability concusses. It does damage. Like it's a lot of things. You just got to take time to learn those abilities.
Right, and that's what we'll be getting through. But the experience will get us through. So, are there any other notable changes that you can think of, or is it pretty much Sky?
It was Sky was the biggest one. Was definitely the regenerating flashes, because being able to have those abilities come back throughout the round, you could use them at the start and you wouldn't have to worry, because they're like, oh, another 30 seconds and I have another one.
Right.
And that's still like the amount of intel you'd gain on that, the amount of just stopping the enemy from attacking, or you're able to swing them as they're flashed. That one ability can turn the tide of a whole round.
The question though, didn't Sky also have an ability that wasn't used as much?
The heal?
The healing.
The healing?
So it already feels like she had to deal with some like underutilized util.
It's still a good ability to have. And of course, always having the healer in your team is great. Although, like I was talking to you about earlier, healers aren't they aren't as used. You don't have very long engagements, or you don't come back from engagements with full health.
You ain't coming home from this war.
No. Most of the time when players run into each other, it is a matter of one of them will die.
Right.
So the Sky ability,
I'm imagining it's just two players come out, take a couple shots, run back, just hide again.
It happens sometimes, but at this skill level we're playing in, no.
Yeah,
they hit their shots.
You definitely go for the finish.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really benefit anybody really to like disengage a lot of times. Maybe there's some opportunities,
that,
right?
yeah.
But you want to take that down. You want to get that player advantage because that's huge, regardless if you're on defense or attack, right? So those engagements, right? So the healing's not as important. So that's what I was saying for Sky. It's
better in the
feels like
beginning phases,
Yeah.
in like pistol rounds and stuff like that, because pistols don't really take you down fast.
Right, that's
lower
true.
damage and all that, and the healing ability Sky has, the regrowth, she gets it for free.
Right.
At the start. That's every agent gets one use of an ability.
You might
for
be
free.
able to help support.
Yes, that's when it shines the most, is in those early rounds.
Right.
So, but once you get to rifles later on, you don't really see it as much.
Right.
You see the other abilities a lot more.
That makes sense. Isn't Sky Australian?
She is.
I think that's why they're nerfing her, because like they already have one of the best accents, that it wasn't really fair that she also got used so much with her abilities. That's the headcanon I'm going with.
Yeah, because of the accent.
Yeah. It's just she already got a great accent. We got
already high up in the accent tier list. You gotta take the rest of the character down a bit.
You know what's at the bottom of it? Ours.
There's no Canadian operators in Valorant
Canadian
yet,
accents
though.
are a little silly.
No,
I like them. They're friendly.
I always have one with the back home. I have a bunch of people really strong Canadian accents. Hey, bud, how's it going over there? Hey,
when I
and
start talking to my old hockey friends.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's brutal.
It's a different language sometimes. I gotta go to a different part of my brain to translate it.
And then
there's English, and then there's Canadian English, and I gotta.
And then there's Newfoundlandese.
Oh my gosh.
That's what we need. We need a Newfoundland agent. You won't understand a single. They're just off in the corner yelling.
You won't understand any call-outs going on.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Apologize if there's any Newfoundland viewers. You just have funny accents.
Oh, I got a lot of friends. They know how to take a joke. That's for sure. But I literally just called our accent pretty silly.
Yeah.
But I wonder then. I don't know if you were able to talk to the squad beforehand. I imagine not. But
I talked to them a bit, but they were playing some practice matches, so I don't want to interrupt the focus, Okay.
Did you? I was going to say, did you ever were you able to get any info whether they're still going to be running Sky? If it does feel like the team is trending towards trying to use a different initiator,
I got a bit of info, and it was just about how they're kind of scared of Northwood. That's really
valid.
That's really it. They were just like, "Oh, we're up against Northwood." That's all I really got. I only talked to really J-Men because everyone, like I said, they're all focused. They're all playing their practice matches, so I didn't want to interrupt too much.
To quote, I believe, one from the movie 9, sometimes fear is the appropriate response.
Then is that like the movie Little Sack People?
Yeah.
I used to be terrified of that as a kid.
It is still pretty terrifying.
It is
I
very
watched it
scary.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
They suck the souls out of them.
Yeah, that's horrible. I hated that.
It's brutal.
It's a good quote, though.
Let's hope Northwood ain't sucking any souls out of us. We've seen it. I think this squad has got on lock. I even heard before while they were practicing in scrims there I heard even a moment it sounded like they might be losing, and J-Man stepped in. I heard him say, "Hey guys, we can turn this around.
Yes,
we can turn it around." And so the positivity, I've harped on it so much, but it's a good thing to harp on, I guess, is that the Condors across the board, no matter what esports team we've been looking at, there's a lot of positivity and resilience when it comes to it. I mean, this squad definitely has to be taking themselves super seriously because of their positions, how they're performing, even over again in being at CVAL. It's just you got to be proud of the work you put in there, and you got to take that seriously. I mean, you're at that point. It's the whole point of these collegiate squads is to start to show and put together, see what it's like to be in a team, and then take that one step further into pro. So it's cool to see that they already have those qualities of being able to work as a team and manage downturns, manage moments that aren't necessarily the best emotionally. And it's very easy to let those negative emotions
bad plays
overcome.
can happen and stuff like that. Things can go wrong in matches, but they keep that positive energy going.
Right.
Hey, we can get a comeback going. We can get this. We just got to focus on this part. Everyone just, stay in a good mood, and it helps. It goes, it helps in the long run, and they got this bond going in the hub as well. Especially, it helps so much.
Right.
Always see them talking, even with other Valorant White and stuff like that, and all the academy teams. They're all just this nice community together.
Yeah,
and they're always talking strats, always talking about the game, and it's
Well,
Real good positive stuff.
I think even Non, I believe, is or helps coach the
Valorant white team. Yes.
The white team as well.
Yes.
Which is cool that
Probably
you
see him
have
tomorrow night.
Yes, yeah. So it's cool. Or if I don't know if I looked at the schedule right, if it was also Gold Squad tomorrow.
Is it another
too.
Gold game
It
tomorrow?
might be Gold game
Okay,
tomorrow.
might be
as well,
Gold game
yeah.
tomorrow as well.
So it is cool. Again, you have that pass down of knowledge too. You have a again, our player to watch today for this squad that we also know the other players can step up on, being able to pass on knowledge and assist and help the other squads at the Condors. So yeah, it's really cool to see that knowledge passed around and handed out. And the fact that again, that even between this, we're talking to the Rocket League squads in between and be able to share knowledge. This is what I saw from the squad. What do you think? And share that knowledge, even from commentator to player and back and forth too.
Because we see everything. We
know everything.
We know all.
We know more than the players do, honestly. For the most part.
It is kind of weird to think sometimes. It's like, they don't know where the enemies are.
They're all just we're just smarter. It's just that we just don't. We want to let them shine. I'm talking in a game where I know like two agents.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, for you to be bragging about that. They probably know some stuff I don't even know. I'm going to be honest. They know how to aim better. I'll tell you that.
That's the one that is probably consistent across every shooter they play.
That's why I'm casting.
I play.
Because I am not there for the aim level that these guys have in Valorant.
Why do you think I'm a Rocket League caster and not a player?
You used to play CS.
Well, I used to
dabble in that, but
I'm still not a pro.
That's true.
I'm not pro in anything.
You find your strengths in other places and you stick to them. Okay.
Right.
And that's what you're doing.
Yeah. Well,
it's like how I'm not the best at playing Rocket League either.
No,
so
to be fair, no one is.
No one is.
We're
all bad. It's just some people are not as bad as the other people.
Unless you're Zen.
He's just the best.
Zen is the pinnacle. Yeah.
He's him.
Or Nalpo as well too. We'll give it to Rawas. There's a couple good players.
You just naming all the pros.
Just go through the whole list.
Just go through the list of pros. Okay.
The worst part is they're all like 16. Like we're beyond hope.
Yeah.
Of ever wanting to be.
I'm still.
Sort of. You're at the peak.
I'm at the peak?
Yeah, you're about
don't be saying that to me now.
You got grandpa status coming up
soon. Your grandpa status?
Your 20s is grandpa status in esports,
grandpa status?
Man.
No.
I'm in the grave, dude. I've been buried 3 times over.
Yeah.
I've had 3 lifetimes in esports. It's like dog years, but esports go way faster even.
It's like, got to get Leaf up for another cast, and I go to the cemetery with my lantern and shovel in hand.
Defibrillators. Just get up, old man.
Wakey.
Stop the cast.
There's a Rocket League game tonight.
I do sound like a zombie in the morning.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Oh, man.
My coffee. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to stay young and learn new things. So I've been absorbing a lot of it. And again, visually, stimulus-wise, this match was Valorant. I'm going senile here. Valorant is a very vibrant and sensory overload game to get into, which is cool. I mean, again, that's why comms becomes so important for these players, because trying to figure out what's going on in the midst of these very intense battles once they hit is so difficult and hard if you're not getting that information from your teammates. Especially if they're in a separate corridor, they're trying to make a rotate and they don't know what's going on. To pull them back is definitely very. You need that info. You need that team comm.
100%. And look at this. Vito, real quick. We're going to get into it. We have Northwoods took away. They got rid of Icebox. Once again, nobody seems to like Icebox. Although I haven't seen it played at all. It is a little cold. It is a weird map. And then Breeze is gone. No long sight lines. Get that out of here. And then Northwoods, they picked Bind. So Condors, they have a really good win percentage on Bind. Right. They've been real consistent on it.
Right.
And then we got Split, and then Lotus to end, and you know what? That's our veto. Get that all done, get that all through, and jump right into the draft. Ooh, look at this. There's your Sky. There's what we were talking about earlier. You're going to see how that performs. Kip is selected on him, and you're going to see Northwood's going for a bit of a different comp right now. They still got the Viper, they still got the Brimstone, but they're taking the Sova instead to get a bit more intel, and their duelist to top it off will be the Phoenix. So we haven't seen much of Phoenix yet. Oh, they have 2 duelists. I just realized they got Phoenix and Raze, while our team over here at the Condors, we only got Nan on the Raze. That's all you need.
At the same time, we saw what players like Kip can do as a non-duelist, right?
Yeah.
It's not that you don't have a gun. You can't. It's not like you can't fight just because you're not a duelist.
Yeah.
So it is interesting, especially with the, as you said, extra intel. I mean, in a game like this, we're literally just talking about comms and sharing that information. How important it is to be able to relay that information so fast to your other teammates and have more information. In a game like this, information is king.
Oh, it's everything.
Without it,
knowing where the enemies are,
calls.
what abilities they got going out, what they got happening. It's just all about knowing what your opponent's going to do next and what they're able to do now, right?
Hey, well, we finally got the match going. Woo! We're finally in it. We got the Condors going up against Northwood again. They said it themselves. Relatively scary.
Yes.
But I'm holding on to some string of hope here because the squad looks serious. They looked locked in. They look like they had the right mental coming into this, regardless of fear.
Oh, they've been looking real nice recently, especially after last season's play. Oh, my goodness, they're on fire. And they've earned their spot in this new Legends division, pushed up. They're playing against the greatest. Here we go, starting off on defense on Bind. We see Northwood's going in. Pistol round only.
The wall.
Small start, yep. They're pushing on A, getting a lot of smokes already, a lot of utility already used by Northwoods. They're going to rush on and get that plant as quick as they can. Prey is in lamps here with J-Man. Just try to swing around, gets taken down by Dip. And the Trailblazer was put out by Kip. Try to get some intel there, couldn't quite spot them. Seems right now that Northwood's holding a bit more of a default hold here over on A. Condors are trying to slowly just trickle their way in and get picks by picks, but it's not working out quite.
Ooh. No, not working out quite well for them.
No.
4v2 already in this situation. 4v1, and yeah, round one again. Not going to go to the Condors.
Right now, Bind in this state is pretty in favor of the attackers, especially with the composition that Northwoods has brought to the table. With both the Brimstone and the Viper, you have a lot of offensive power because both of those characters are really good at getting down smokes, getting rid of line of sight, and I think their whole play they're going to go for here on attack is to just rush on and get that bomb planted as fast as they can. And then hold it, of course, you know. You want to let them defuse it.
Hey, you don't have to, Northwood. if you want to not, you know.
Plant it and back off.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
That'd be nice. So here now once again, they're going to push it on A, yep. Condors have recognized this a little bit more, and we're ready to retaliate. Do have two gone through the teleporter. They do get locked up at the Phoenix Flames, but wow. Speaking of Phoenix, that's one, that's two. Three, and he gets the ace stolen from him, but I don't think it matters to Northwoods. They just got a flawless round.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was intense. You saw those picks there.
No damage taken.
I think it was Ali we were watching. Yeah, just bang, bang, pop, pop.
So now
Condors have a bit of offensive power that they need to counter somehow. I mean, we've seen it from everyone on the squad of Condors that they know how to take fights, but right now Northwood is showing that weapon proficiency.
Yeah, it does come down to, of course, always that level of gun skill, always just being able to take those angles and hit those headshots. You see right now, Northwood's Phoenix already did get those kills, and right off the bat, he comes out with the ultimate. He's going to have a safe push on here. So Phoenix ult, right there, you can see him. He's not dead. He just got revived back at where he placed it down. So he gets a free swing out, sets up a kill for his teammate, and waits for the spike to get planted here. Northwood's getting a nice strong push on, but Nan is flanking around from behind right now. And a nice sneaky approach from...
Oh, not sneaky enough.
Ooh, not quite. Oh! I didn't know what was in yet. So if you saw right there in the kill feed, there's a new gun out in Valorant. They added a new weapon. It's called the Outlaw. It's a two-shot, like a mid-range sniper. But if you hit both shots in the body, it kills.
That's strong.
It is strong. It's the mid...
What's the cost?
I don't know, to be honest. I didn't think they'd play with it yet. I think they'd be back because it's a very recent addition.
I mean, we're already in second round and someone's running it, so...
yeah.
Or third round, sorry.
It's a bit more expensive than... I know it's more expensive than the Marshall, but cheaper than the Operator.
So I think you do that all the time then. I can't hit anything with it.
It's pretty good, but you gotta hit 2 shots with it to kill.
Easy.
But you can do ba-ba. But Condors, they got that third round. As I was busy talking about the new gun, they were able to push on. They were able to get those kills out. They played it a bit more slower that time, the retake of the site, because Northwoods, they used a lot of their utility right off the bat, right?
Right.
They wanted to clear out, just flush out the Condors, get them away. and using the smokes to get rid of them. They waited till they wore out. So they'd have free sight lines, they were able to take those angles, and they did, and they won them. So maybe playing a little bit slower is the key for the Condors right now. Because Northwoods is very reliant on the Brimstone smokes, on the Viper wall. See Prey's going to get real close here. Silly Shadow does get taken out. Prey gets one, J-Man gets another from behind, but it is traded back out.
2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh. 1v2, let's see not. Oh. Does get the kill. It's taken down.
Trying to force him out.
Info, yeah, there it is. The boom bot revealed his position, and Non was able to play right off that.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of that. Being able to get that info. That's, I mean, that gets you the 1v1
there you go,
win.
Yeah.
Tied up. Again, it seems like, it been an A push every single time?
Yes. You get to see anything happen on B.
Well, maybe we will today.
We
it
just
looks
jinxed
like,
it.
Yeah, it looks like they might be
Yeah.
run over. Now, in my opinion, this is going to be the predictable play. You've pushed A every single time. I think it looks like they might be setting up to try to get info if they want to get the rotate over to A, because they're probably also expecting that B is going to be locked down.
Ooh, and then if you just heard that there, that was the not the trailblazer, the guiding light from the sky.
Right.
So that flash goes out, and it reveals that there is enemies down there. So the Condors know now. They know Northwoods are coming after B site, and they're going to have to stay there and hold strong. Non is hiding in window. Does get detected by the drone. Gonna have to throw out the paint shells. Ooh, Kip up close with the judge. Managed to get one. It's traded back out to him, however. Ooh, another trade out up in window. It's going back and forth right now. Condors. Oh, nice. J-Man just narrowly avoiding the Marshall shot. Gets one, gets two.
Nice.
Flicked around and got the third
Now,
right beside him.
What was crazy to me is that the Condors did leave someone on A that entire time, regardless of them knowing that there was a push on B site. And I'm just curious as to why.
So with this map, on Bind, there's teleporters.
Oh,
so
you're
you can
right.
get the quick rotate. If you go from a teleporter, you can go right through. You can be there instantly.
But even at that, they still knew that B site was being pushed, and they still kept someone. Maybe it was just to have that surprise.
Although
flank if they needed.
B site is getting pushed, the Northwoods, they're able to just back off anytime they want, right? There's no one behind them.
Right.
So having that one over lurk on A is excellent in case
In
the
case they
attacking
try to
team tries to rotate
rotate.
back and be like, hey, this site isn't worth it. Let's try the other one.
Right.
You always want to keep that one lurker over on that site until you hear the spike attempted to get planted, like now.
Yeah. Oh,
you
here
can
we have
see Kip's
non-work
already
flank, too.
rotating. Yep.
Oh,
to the
door
teleporter.
closed.
So it's just J-Man and Kip left alive.
Yeah,
2v3 right
1v2
now.
here. And Non's on a 1v2.
See, oh. Dip tried to go in there, kind of faked out a spike plant, faked through the teleporter, went in behind, and J-Man gets eliminated by Ali the Owlbot.
Kind of rude. Yeah, 1v3 is not going to be easy to try, especially when they get the spike planted.
No.
Now suddenly it's defense the other way.
Swaps just like that. See if Kip's going to try and go in here, maybe get some picks, or might
Do you
just be
think play
waiting.
for a save?
He might be waiting for exit frags right now instead. He's just going to play by the exit and wait till they run away from the bomb. Yep. Just going to back off and save, you know?
Yep.
Keep that rifle in hand.
Sometimes that's all you can do. And especially you're up in the series too. It's 3-2, right? Like there's no need to just be silly and give them an extra kill, give them an extra point for ult, give them some extra money.
Just play it safe, back on off. Give him that round, say, hey, you deserved it.
Do what I do. Hide in the corner on the other side of the map.
Yeah, there he is. All the way on B, opposite side, and well, we'll see. Sometimes the attackers might try and hunt him down, but no, they're just going to hang out in the teleporter room.
Yeah. Keep it chill, keep it calm. 3-3 now. Northwood bringing it back. I still love it, though. Again, you said attack heavy, and Condors already 3 up.
They're keeping
Playing
base.
defense is phenomenal. It's going to be huge for them moving to offense.
Even if they just keep it, a little even throughout the rounds and make their way to the side swap, if they on that on the attacking side, they get the favor of the map.
Yep.
It's a lot better of a chance for them to take this first game.
No, I in my opinion, which is obviously a very uneducated opinion, this is a good position for the Condors. They're not looking too bad right now.
No, You see right there, J-Man with the Viper's Pit, right out of the gates. Ooh, but the Phoenix ult coming out from... Oh! I was about to say, the Phoenix ult coming out from Northwoods is a pretty good counter to that, because he can get in there, and pretty much no risk at all. Gets taken out by Prey, is put back, but right behind, both Non and Kip tried to flank around from B site, and get taken down back to back. So now Northwoods, they do have more of an advantage over on B if they want to back out and rotate on over and just not deal with this Viper Pit at all. We do see one of the players is in there. Oh, J-Man taking up an unlucky spray through the smoke.
He tried to run.
Yeah. Darkest was on site for a while there, actually, just kind of hidden in the corner.
Not
an unlucky round.
Not good for Condors now. I mean, do we see buys?
No, they're going to go for a bit more pistols here now. Grabbing some sheriffs instead. Cheap but powerful.
See some thinking coming up from the squad.
Some scheming.
Yeah, a little head back. Just okay. What do we do here? Let's lock in.
Waiting for that light bulb to pop up. So you know what's going to shake it up once again. They're going to go for this B push, but Condors, they do have 3 on site, ready to respond. Now Kip does take a bit of damage through wall, but we were talking about the healing usefulness earlier. He can't heal himself with his own healing. It does not affect him.
You're tough to a 4v2. We got one on the flank. See if they can sandwich them. Yeah, not going to look good. They're going to get the plant maybe. Yeah.
Yep. See right now. So Phoenix, he's able to heal himself with his own fire. He doesn't get damaged by it. He walks in it and he gets that health.
Logical.
Yep. That's how it works. Oh, but Prey gets a double kill from window. Is going to put out.
Oh, pull the clutch. Come
Neural
on.
uplink. Oh, he does get a shot off, but he couldn't land the second. You know what? For a pistol econ round, getting that many kills and shutting down some of Northwood's players is pretty good.
It's good for the next round.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Force them to spend some more money, and
of course.
You got some for yourself. But you're hoping when you get 2 down in a 1v3 that you can maybe lock down that third one, you know?
He was close. He managed to land the one. If he landed one more bullet there, he would have got that kill and been able to secure a pretty bad-looking round for the Condors.
Well, 5-3 ain't too shabby still, especially you know, the defensive half. We're hoping that this round will work out for them.
Did use the funds from saving that round. He grabbed himself an operator. Shot already went off, took out the Sova drone. Northwood knows now that Non has that powerful weapon in his arms, and they're rushing right onto A, and there it is. Triple sky smokes from the Brimstone. That's all of his smokes used up, but it's a lot of line of sight blocked away. Let's see what Northwood does with this advantage on this A side right now. Silly Shadow is blocked off a little bit. Ooh, and they're just going to go for a full rotate through teleporter.
Up, down.
Yeah. Prey is kind of lurking behind though. He's in a bit of a sneaky spot. Let's see, he gets the tripwire off through the cyber cage. He's able to get a nice easy kill and back out. Northwood uses the orbital strike. Brimstone ultimate, try and clear out Prey, but Prey was already long gone. Oh, Dip's going to put the Sonic Dart, and Prey swings him. Yep, gets him in an unlucky state. He's able to get 2.
Nice.
Kip gets a 3rd.
2v1.
With Benji's. He's in the Viper Pit, though.
Super scary.
And me personally, I would not want to walk into a pit of Viper.
Unless I have my recorder with me. There we go. Well done. Get the defuse as well.
Play a little song with the recorders that way?
Yeah.
There they go. That's a nice round for the Condors to take.
That's huge.
Especially being low in funds right like that.
Northwood who? What are you guys talking about? Come on.
This is just what I was told, okay?
Nah.
I'm going off the fears of the team.
Nah.
End of the stats and brackets. You know.
And
past
objective
victories.
Information. I discard your scientific knowledge in place of my own truth.
What you're seeing right now.
Exactly. This is truth to me.
See now, Northwoods are a little bit more down on money. Ooh, gonna try and rush in on A site here. Silly's holding in showers. Puts down the Molotov, but gets rushed down. It gives Northwoods 2 avenues of attack onto A site. See, Non's flying around, puts down the Boombot. Is blocked off by smokes right now, though. like I was saying before, having this triple sky smoke from the Brimstone is such a big asset to Northwoods. But Prey, he ain't Prey that much, all right? He's going around, he's finding his own. Gets taken down.
Is our Outlaw?
This is the Outlaw right there. It's like a shotgun, but it shoots far.
Truthfully, shotguns do shoot far. Video games have ruined our perception of shotguns.
Ooh, might try and get the one. Yep. Takes down Dark Storm in the showers.
Good. We're looking at a tie round unless I cast or curse it right now.
See, this isn't a big fragger for Northwood, so
out of charges.
Not too much worry. J-Man is hovering over on B site.
Well, the good thing is they still have to get plant too.
Yeah, and they got control of the spike. They see it right in front of them. Condors know they don't have to go anywhere or hunt him down. They just got to wait for him.
He's pushing though. He's trying to get in there.
Yeah, he's slowly making his way in.
As long as they have their angles, they should be good.
Ooh, let's see.
Close. Bait him out.
He knows, but it's two separate angles. Which one are you going to watch?
Yeah. No, that was really smart. I love that too. I love the little baiting, like, I'm here, by the way, I'm here. But then that kind of gives you the info that there's probably someone on the cross watching me from behind.
But what are you going to do?
Yeah, you
what
can't.
Are you gonna do?
Right?
Yeah.
Which is why I found it odd that he wanted to make that push.
If he could possibly kill one, maybe that's why. You know, just take down one other person. But Northwoods probably should have gone for the save there, considering they are lower on funds right now, and keeping that
right. That
would have been good.
That's why I was a little confused on the push. But hey, we'll take the mistakes.
Hey, yeah.
I'm not going to say no.
Yeah. A round win's a round win.
Run into our sights and let us pull the trigger on down for
Well, we're going to see. They love this just hard push onto A site, but Prey's set up and ready. Just completely denies the Phoenix ultimate coming onto site. Now the run it back. Gonna have to watch out. Someone getting close in the Cypher cage there. Ooh, he gets hit by the flames. Gets blinded. The curveball coming from Phoenix.
Yikes.
Ooh, Non gets one. He gets two. He's sitting in the corrosive acid on the ground.
I'll take this.
His feet are slowly melting beneath him, but he gets the kills.
Hey, you don't need feet to pull a trigger.
That's true, but... Oh, and he gets healed up. The heal goes to use.
Nice.
They throw the bomb buddy to get in there into Lamson. It takes...
Beautiful
down
play.
instantly.
This is awesome.
Silly gets the other, and they're just chasing Dip with a rocket launcher.
Showstopper.
That's 4 kills to none that round. He's going crazy already.
That was great, and this is a statement to make too. The fact that Northwood is so aggressively A-rushing, and then you shut them down on a play that they look so confident about.
Yeah.
You're going to get in their head at this point.
Oh, yeah. Make them second-guess things, and the thing is, Condors are watching them do it over and over again, and having the Cypher and the Viper on your team to hold these sites is huge against rushes like that. It's hard to run into sight when you get your legs stuck in a tripwire, or like I said, there's just a pool of acid in front of you. You don't want to go through that.
Tell that to Non.
Okay, he's a different breed, all right? He's going to hold showers here, and once again, it's an A push after A push. The showstopper is put in through showers from Northwood. CJ-Man does respond with the orbital strike. Doesn't manage to catch any, but buys more time for the Condors to get in good positions.
Ooh, a little poke and prod here.
Or Silly's Brimstone instead. Oh. Ali the Owlbot managed to take 2, one with the fire. Molly on the ground. 4v3, spike is planted.
Everyone holding angles.
Yeah. Condors do here. Oh. Kip goes in, does get a bit of a flash off, but not enough to fully blind him. Here throws at the Cypher cage, swings out.
Ouch.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes you feel the momentum shift. You just get that first kill, and he just rolls around and takes the other two. The second he got the second, I'm like, he's probably getting that.
Yeah, but you know, remember I was saying earlier that if they go even into the side swap, they have a pretty good chance.
Right.
Here we are.
Yep, I love it, and tied up into the side swap too.
Oh yeah.
But now we get to see again Condors how they're going to handle this offensive. We've seen it not go too well for Northwood. In all honesty, they've been shut down on so many plays. So I'm interested to see how the Condors are going to handle themselves on attack.
Condors on attack here on Bind, they really like doing this sort of split attack comp, where they will send majority of their attacking forces down B long. They'll use their initiating flashes from the sky, they'll use the Brimstone smokes, but they like having J-Man on the Viper lurk over on A site. just in case, they say, you know what, B isn't worth it, and they use that teleporter to rotate around,
Well,
and then J-Man's already there.
That's the thing is this map has so many opportunities for rotates.
Yeah.
That I feel like it's just one of the better options. You want to throw in a B or A rush every once in a while, right? But I feel like your solid go-to should be something like this.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what they really like going through this play on this map. Dap, when you have a side switch that can be that instant. So instead, they do get this pick on B here. It is traded out, but they're able to get some damage on Darkest, and that's huge in this pistol round. Oh, Darkest gets silly shadow as he moves in. And the J-Man, see that he lurked over an A? He was able to follow Benji into that teleporter. Get that kill. It is a 2v1. And with just the solo left, they did see him over on B site, so they know, okay, he's heading over there. It's just a safer bet to go after A.
Right, Non is hunting. It's like, come at me, bro.
Come on! He's going to get a nice spike plant out in the open.
Well, it's true. When you got 2 as well, you don't mind, especially when you got that cover to get that plant. Give away your position. Doesn't really matter.
I think they're just going to hold in showers here and just wait for any sign of a defusal. Or it seems, is this just a slow rotate around to get behind him? They're playing with his head right now.
Yeah, see if he...
Oh, but they might run right into him.
Get the knife kill. Get the knife kill.
He's going to tap the spike, but he's not going to go for it right off the bat. Make him guess. Oh, where are they at?
Yeah.
Oh, he gets the
you
one
want to
kill.
take the bait? This is
Non.
rough.
Oh!
No! That's tough because the question is, do you want to try to surprise and get the other kill, or do you try to at least delay so the defuse doesn't happen?
Yeah.
That's
I think the better play there would have been to have one hold in showers over here and just have the other guy go flank around and come in from main.
Right.
Having both of them stack the same angle like that,
Yeah.
you don't really have to look anywhere else. So
That's tough. It's a risky play. You try to get sneaky. You try to move in together, but the spread I think was even a bit too far because by the time the Non was coming around, your opponent's already ready, crosshairs on you, right? So that's tough. Yeah, that was an odd play for sure.
Odd plays sometimes work like that, right? It's always
You're right.
Oh, let's see the Outlaw come down.
Let's try to get some damage.
Yeah, D-Long here. Oh, he's able to take down Non, so... The Outlaw right now in the second round, because you can't buy full... Well, you don't want to buy full armor, it can one-shot body shot.
Oh, first round.
Oh, he gets one, he gets two. Yeah.
Dip is on something.
Going to use the drone, try and find out where Kip went. Kip's at half. Coming up close, let's see it. Ooh. Just trying to get him through the wall, just can't quite hit that shot. Kip's slowly getting closer.
Oh! Okay, Kip.
He'll take it down. Oh.
Yeah, of course they're going to get that win on 3v1. But hey, not a bad push.
There's another Outlaw watching you.
Yeah, pushing down the corridor like that when you got someone seeing you through a wall and then also an Outlaw, like just and 2 people on you as well, seems quite ballsy.
Yeah. They tried to use their flashes and get him out of there. And there was a lot of utility usage to flush away Northwoods. They just got a really good corrosive acid put down right at the front. And although we saw Non stand in it earlier, I don't think that was really by choice. So
sometimes you make those calls though because your opponents aren't going to expect you to stay there. And you can get surprised.
And you just saw it there. Non got a grenade thrown at him, got the paint shells, and he ran right through it and got that first pick.
Well, Benji gets revenge.
Trailblazer goes out. He gets the position of him. Even though the Trailblazer got destroyed, still gave it that intel that he was sitting there. Allowing them to, swing around that corner and get that kill with confidence.
Patience now.
Yeah.
As Northwood does have the lead, 8-6.
Got Condors all over the map right now, though. They might want to rotate over to Prey over on B and get that spike plan.
I think that looks like what they're doing now, but they got to make sure they can support. Hope they get the A rotate. Are they going to try to maybe just get info? Do I have the clearance to get a B plant?
To wait for a pick.
Or he's going for the flank.
Oh,
yeah,
Prey
Prey wants the whole thing. There's a
1v1.
He's going to pop him. That's a good kill, and now you got the info. Now you know what you need to do. You see the whole team starting to rotate around to B side because you only have that one left that you have to take down. Why not grab the hold?
See him duck under that bullet, too. Like, it was an action hero. Oh, and he gets the second kill, too.
That's good. Get us a little bit closer. Narrowing that gap. It's 8-7 now. Northwood in the lead. But that was a great play.
And that's what's so good about this map, is the Condors are able to play these scattered team comps and, you know, just be all over the place. While Northwood, they would just full stack the A push, all 5 of them, and they'd rush right on. And, well, it kind of worked for them. I believe that Condors, if they keep this more scattered, slow attack going on, it'll really confuse and get in the heads of Northwood. Because if you don't see an enemy player's position for a while, it has you thinking, where are they? Are they going for this site? Are they going for that one? What are they planning?
That's why the info is so important.
Oh, yeah. See, Condors are going to, you know, take a page from Northwood's book right now.
Straight to A-Rush.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you got to do it every once in a while.
Changed up, Non gets taken down. Hunter's Fury over in Lamps. Fortunate spot to be in.
Rotate to B or a flank?
Might be.
Looks
Kip's
like
get a
Northwood's
pick on
ready
site.
for it too.
Run it back, doesn't come out from Alley the Albot. Able to get one pick on Silly.
Down A.
Oh, but Prey's waiting behind him. Prey's going to get a nice easy shot off. Bam! He's fixing his collar and he gets shot. Gets the second one too. Prey is on fire right now with the Guardian. He's able to get that neural uplink off and get all the positions of the enemy players. Condors, they see it. They're like, you know what? They're over on A. Let's just rotate back on over to B and let's get a nice, easy plant. Jamin's got the Guardian out.
There it is, but
make his way through elbow.
With the hold.
Oh, he's going to swing around. He's going to... Oh, no, they're already out, though. He's got to get moving quick, help his team.
One enemy.
He got angles everywhere.
Nice.
And J-Man's up behind.
Boom. Beautiful.
8-8.
That is true.
Just saying, dude. They're back and forth right now.
No, this is actually great. I'm loving what I'm seeing.
For being such a threat of a team, they're keeping up real nice.
Hey, whatever it was before we saw Silly Shadow, he was the guy I looked at. He just went like this, just a look up before. He's trying to figure out, tilted his head back. And whatever he thought about is working.
Found a moment of peace.
He actually had a cheat sheet pasted on the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
So when he looked up to it, he's like, "Oh, that's what I have to do."
Like one of those like sad cat posters that says "Hang in there,
you can do it," with a Mount Everest in the background.
Yeah. Oh, Condors 4-stacked B, or no? I thought we were. My bad. Condors are full stacking A. Northwood's full stacked B, and
yeah, this is not.
Didn't have the defensive advantage with the players.
Looks like this will be awkward for the Condors.
Bit of a sandwich here. Lamb, Silly's coming behind. Oh, got distracted by the boom bot. Drakeus gets another in the back, but he's left at 5 health. Small breeze could kill him right now.
Yep. No, Northwood had a good setup.
Yeah.
As they pulled back to A site. It was definitely looked like a bunch of little gophers with wolves surrounding them. I had to think of some sort of small fragile animal that wolves would
Gophers?
eat. Do wolves eat gophers?
If I was a wolf and I saw a gopher, I'd probably go for it.
Oh, shut up. You didn't even try to do that, did you? No, you realized afterwards what you did.
Oh, man. I think they more like eat like bunnies, though, and hares.
Yeah, that makes sense. Those are fast, though.
Yeah. But wolves
don't they eat deer?
Do they eat deer? I don't
know. Condors, let's eat some Northwood.
So now Condor is going for this A push once again, over and over. J-Man's got 2 on him already. Out of the Albot, tried to flank around from Teleporter, gets stuck by the Recon. Cypher camera back there, holding behind.
Beautiful from Silly. Nice pick. Now they're in a good spot, 4v1. Spike planted. They know where the others is, yeah.
Yeah, there they go.
That is solid. Beautiful.
Nice good kills there. Love the Cypher setup over in by Showers. Able to, you know, if anyone teleported through, like the Northwood's Phoenix did right there, they saw him right away. They got the recon on him, got to see him through walls, and J-Man just swung around and got a kill with ease. And they're like, yep, that's our backs fully covered. We don't have to worry about anything. That's what's so good about having the Cypher on your team. You don't have to have that one player lurk back and watch for any flankers. You've got the booby traps there instead.
Oh, they got a couple more rounds. You're right, they won't have to worry about much more except for what's for dinner.
Oh, yeah. I hope they had dinner already, though.
Maybe.
Kind of late. What's for dessert? What's for midnight snack?
What's for celebration of taking down Northwood?
Good night's rest.
And
as all college students should be getting.
Yeah. Do your homework and go to sleep.
Here's this scattered attack I was talking about before where they like having J-Man just stay around the side.
It's interesting that they're throwing all this util and not pushing.
Because they're getting util thrown back at them. Curveball comes up from Ali.
Oh!
Gets two.
Get two! Come on!
Kill. Yeah. Silly. Puts an end to him, but that's not the trade you want to have happen.
Yeah, I was just curious why they weren't pushing it. Yeah, it's so interesting, and then you back off, get funneled in like that. Ali's a tough one to face. Ali, honestly, is getting some impressive kills.
Yeah, but like I said, they're having J-Man just hover over on A. He's sitting over in the Viper's pit. The Showstopper does come out, but it's thrown in the wrong spot. 2v1 and dip. Oh, well-placed shock dart. Eliminates Silly Shadow. Spike does need to get down, though. J-Man's just waiting for Prey to move in and back him up. Oh, and Dip knows. He knows he's going to plant default. J-Man has to go for it. He's able to get it off. He just has to hold fast.
There it is, one
he gets caught up with the sonar. He's going to look out for him.
Yeah, I got the defuse as well.
Yeah. Well played from Dip, though. Gotta watch out for this guy. He keeps getting these clutches. These 1v3s.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, we've got some shooters on the other side. I think that's why, like, I mean, again, they're going, as you said, double duelist. It's like, they know they got that offensive power.
Yeah.
And that's just going to help them out. Still close, though.
Yeah, 9-10. Still in it. It ain't over till it's over.
Or, you know, like, computer shuts down or the internet goes out or something.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Well, I'm just saying. An asteroid hits Earth.
Okay. Jeez. Really hope that doesn't happen, especially not during this amazing stream we are having right now. The run it back comes out from Ali. He's able to get one kill, and then, you know.
You just taunt him.
Teleport comes through. Non trades it on out. Gets the second one, too. Ooh. Condors right now, they're just going to back up and just possibly rotate over to A, but Northwood, they know.
Yeah. Need to recoup a little bit, though. Oh, they got two going to B site.
Yeah. Some healing going out. Getting on all topped up in HP. Oh, the Trailblazers are going to go try and clear out lamps. Flush him out of there. Oh, orbital strike might take down Kip here. Yep.
Down A.
Sniffed him out and is able to plant that. Condors going to have to go back, pick up that spike. 2v3 right now. Recon bolt goes out, heals Non's location.
30 seconds left.
J-Man and Non left against 3 Northwoods players.
Pop off, there's one. Oh, no, missed shots.
No, he got him to half, Quite finish him off though. J-Man, yeah.
I'm just looking, when I see shots, I want it to be a headshot, so if it's not, I call it.
Missed shots. Oh. Seeing NU's got that lead now. Condor's going to go to a bit of a timeout real quick. Try and put a dent in that momentum. Momentum.
Yeah, I mean, that really is important, especially when they start to get a little bit of a lead. We've seen it be relatively close the whole time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, I guess because you probably feel so good, we haven't seen a timeout up to this point, is that now you're saying, okay, we feel like they really have momentum. They probably got good econ right now. Let's really think about the game plan for these last couple rounds on this map. Because the fact that you started so well, you don't want to throw that away now that you're on attack.
And it's 2 rounds away from first game being taken by NU. So Condors really need to think of a way to put them down here. It is best of 3, of course, so.
Still more maps to go, yeah.
Still more maps to go.
I mean, again, you're this close. You're playing a team that you're so afraid of. Everyone's talking about Northwood this, Northwood that, and you're this close. Shut it down. Take the first map, right?
Show them who you are.
No, I mean that's huge for the next maps.
Oh yeah.
Because you really then make Northwood start to second guess what.
Yeah.
Okay, what is Condors bringing here?
Kip's got a lollipop.
Oh, that's the power.
He's got a sucker.
Is a lollipop or a sucker?
I think it was a sucker. I saw the stick at first.
I want one.
Like, you want one? Too bad. Oh, Non's flying on right away. Condor's real aggressive right at the gates. Dip uses the Hunter Fury, gets one, might be able to get a second. Not quite. Does get some damage out though on Non. See right now, Condors, they do have more control over sight, but they're going to have to watch their back. With Prey being eliminated, all the tripwires that covered them in the back are disabled, and I think Silly Shadow must have heard me because he turned around and took him down. See right now, Condors, they do have sight advantage. Got the spike down, they're up a few players, and there they go. 10 to 11, Condors they took that timeout and they caught the momentum.
I mean, that's what we're hoping to happen.
Oh, yeah.
The whole point you hope from a timeout is to regroup, regain, shut down momentum, try to ice out your opponents just a little bit. I know it's not a lot of time, but it seemed to be just enough for the Condors to get themselves back in the game. I mean, again, it's not over yet until that meteor hits Earth, but
jeez,
it is one step closer
like manifesting
to
it at this point.
Well, I'd rather that than the internet going out. If I don't get internet, then nobody gets internet. Let's take out the whole human race.
Jeez. See Drakeus right now. So Northwood's got a bit of a hiccup in their economy. So you're going to see some cheaper options come here. Drakeus trying to hold close with the Judge. Oh, get some damage on Non, but not close enough to fully get the kill. It is traded out. Out with the Owlbot. Stuck in a bad spot. His position is revealed. He's getting flashed out. J-Man's going to swing him around. Got him 1 health. Gotta get that final hit.
Get the hit.
Oh my. Oh, whoa. Game of dodgeball, but right now Condor is in the background. They're getting picked more than they want to be. 2 to 3, they're down 1 man. Oh, J-Man.
All right, J-Man's on lock right now. I love this. We've seen this before from J-Man. See his comms going hard too.
And then Prey might be able to get this going good. Yeah, Prey gets the other. 1 versus 2.
I must wait a moment.
He's going to get the spike down. You have to force some action from Northwood.
Yeah, got the intel. He knows that he was clear to drop.
Having both Viper and Cypher as your agents alive to hold the site is huge, too. Oh, they know he's swinging around, possibly. Oh, Prey's watching.
There he is.
Prey's got to look out, and from both angles. Synchronized shots right there.
Again, it seems to be deja vu for Northwood. Last time they were in that situation, they did exactly the same thing. Pulled around and just got taken out. And again, it's we'll take it.
So Northwood's got a bit more money right now. So they're just barely able to scrape by some rifles, but they're not even capable of buying their full abilities. So they don't got everything at their disposal. And if they lose this round and it goes to 12 to 11, they're going to have no funds to stop the Condors from taking this game.
Again, overconfidence can make you throw games. So
yes,
you can't say that you got it on lock or guarantee.
Crazy Viper's pick coming out from Northwood right there. Stopping Condors from any possibility of pushing onto A site. And see Prey might lurk around here. Nice, he knew.
Ali in the corner doing squats.
Gotta get those reps in. That pick might lead Northwoods to wanting to rotate around.
Taken down.
Silly gets another kill.
You know another one's pushing. Where is he, though?
Right here.
Oh!
It's falling apart for Northwood right now.
Good.
Condors are going to go for the B site push. Dip is hiding in the corner, but what can he do against 3? Suffocate goes out. Non flies in. Does get taken down, but that's intel for the rest of his team.
Oh!
Possibly push in.
Yeah, that was a good couple important picks for Dip.
Condors teleport around instead, and look at J-Man. He's already up ahead. He's pushed up. He's got a forward angle. He's going to get that. Yep. Corrosive Acid out, forcing him to only be able to go up into tower. 3v2 right now. Condors do have the man advantage. Got the spike down.
I still got the knowledge advantage.
Yeah. See, J-Man might get some company in Lamps real soon, but Dip is half health. He gets Prey. Silly gets the other. 1v2. Dip's been in this situation many times this match before.
He saw him. He saw him.
Oh, is he gonna stick this? He's gonna stick the defuse. Oh, nope, he gets off it. He halves it. And J-Man, perfect angle, comes around, gets that final kill. And that's just the round Condors needed
You were saying it,
to get the momentum to take this game.
Now at the lead, 12-11 against Northwood, the team that they looked at as giants, the team they feared so much, and now they must feel like David against this Goliath.
Yeah, it's looking a little dire for Northwoods over here. They're down on a lot of funds. They're just putting all the money they can into buying rifles to contest with the Condors' firepower. But they don't have the utility to fight back. Condors here are going to go for that split push. See, back and forth. They're changing it up a lot. They're not using the same strat over and over. They're keeping Northwood guessing what they're going to do next. And,
which is what you should be doing.
Yes. The run it back does come out from Ali. Was able to get 2 kills up in window. He's going to push up, get real aggressive. Silly gets 1.
Not the round we were exactly looking for, though.
No. 1v4. Silly against all. Let's see it. Does go through the teleporter. Is trying to catch Northwood's off guard. But Drakius was already there. He was waiting. He's going to get caught here. Yeah. Looks like we're going to overtime.
Well then. Hey, and I said it. You're like, hey, this will be the round we need. I'm like, well, it's not done. It's very possible that overconfidence kind of leads you down the wrong path. Not saying that's what it was, but, you know, it
was very good plays from Ali there. He was able to land those shots up in window. Got to the Condors right off the bat.
They got locked in, though. You see a lot of comms coming out right now of what needs to happen. They're communicating still. I've seen teams be in a situation like this where they realize the opportunity they just lost and they can fall apart, but comms still going fast like that means the team's still locked in. The team's still ready to take on Northwood.
They know they're still in it. They know they've been going back and forth with Northwood right now, and they got that chance to take this victory. See, Condors are on defense now because it's the overtime side swap. And Northwood's going for a bit of a different approach than they did in their further attacking rounds. And they're coming straight after B site. And both J-Man and Kip are caught in bad spots, but they don't care. They don't care if they're sandwiched in.
But it didn't matter.
Apparently Gopher Strat is winning today.
Let's go, Gophers. Yeah, they got a couple of hits on Kip, but then they just turned it right back around, backed off, and...
Oh, Prey. Slowly making his way in. He's going to have to pull his gun out, though. Ooh. Caught showing off the knife.
It happens. They're the best of us. I'm not one of the best of us, but it happens.
Sometimes the swag brag is the end of you.
Shoutouts from Darkest from the other squad.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if he's BMing or...
No, he's calling him the GOAT. He's giving him praise.
Switching sides. Match point.
Side swap right there. Condors are 1 round off of winning it now.
Yep.
So, and of course with overtime, both teams each round have the same amount of economy, so you don't have to worry about that at all. But this time Condors, they got to win this attack.
Do you go for a ballsy A rush or something?
I think they're going for the B push this time.
Or sorry, B. Yeah, that's.
Oh.
I just meant a rush in general, but I get my lefts and rights mixed up all the time. Of course, I get B and A too.
Oh, nice pick right off the bat. Securing window that early into the round is huge for taking B site. You see here, yep. Ali's forced to fall back,
rotate
give more
Northwood.
space. Non gets taken out flying in, but it gets traded back by J-Man. Good curveball from Ali, yeah.
Ali's honestly been so strong for this Northwood squad.
Oh, Dip gets another 2v2 right now. Praise up top. Oh,
you saw him.
Yeah. You see his hat moving over the window, but Kip teleported around. Able to get that plant down.
Nice, got a hold though. 2v2.
Ali took B to A teleport there. He's going to be making his way over into showers. Most likely we'll see it.
Yeah, it seems like they know that's where they're coming from.
Spike is down though, so Condors are going to know where exactly Northwood's going to be pushing towards.
Camera
Camera comes up from Prey. Prey's going to take a look around. Kip's able to swing out and get the kill.
Watch your
Seeker's
back,
deployed.
though.
Jellyfish coming in. Look out. It's angry. Gets destroyed. 2v1. Let's see it. Ooh.
Nice. There we go. Let's go. Condors on top over Northwood. You see the pop off too. Just map 1, but still a massive win for the squad, especially when everyone came into this looking to Northwood to maybe to be the victor. So this was huge. Look at them. They are excited.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't this also Northwood's pick?
Yes.
It was too. Yeah.
Yes, this was Northwood's first map pick, and they didn't win it. They didn't win it. Just saying, Condors, they said, your map? No, my map.
No, that was massive, absolutely huge. And again, I had this confidence when I saw them still coming on real strong. And the fact that they were going toe-to-toe every single time, that timeout was massive for the squad. And the fact they got the win after that, you kind of had to think this is real doable for the squad. They look locked in and ready to go. Now, I really am hoping coming into this next one, their pick that this little break in between isn't going to ice them. They can carry the momentum because sometimes you get a little pumped up on adrenaline. And after about 20 minutes or so, you're coming down off the other side of that, and you start to maybe lose focus a little bit. So this is going to be a very important break, I think, for the Condors to make sure that they stay locked in somehow. They make sure that they're not suddenly thinking about other things. They're still locked in on what's coming up because it's so easy to lose track of that.
Oh, yeah, 100%. You know, we'll just hope they stay on top. They keep this momentum going forward, and I think they got this series time in the bag. They got their map coming up next.
Well,
that's what they pick. We got split.
Don't cast your curse at yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll find out, and hopefully
you're trying to summon a meteor.
Well, I was going to say, hopefully in this break a meteor doesn't hit us because I do want to see at least the Condors take down Northwood before that happens. We'll see you on the other side.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Hello and welcome back to Conestoga College's broadcast for the Condors Esports. I'm Leaf, and oh heck is beside me. We're casting some Valorant, the Valorant Gold Squad right now.
Valorant Gold Squad.
And the coolest thing is happening right now. We came in today with a monster on the other side of the field.
A looming threat.
Yeah, and the Condors have come into map 1 and taken them down. It was close, but they shut down Northwood, and that to me is a phenomenal story right now.
That's a crazy way to start your season right out of the gates. New division, just whole new set of teams, and the biggest, baddest one, you beat them in map 1. And it was close, of course, but they still came out with that victory, and they showed Northwoods that they're a team to be taken seriously.
Right.
Right?
Oh, is this so if the Rocket League team has the turd hat, they have the little piggy. Do we have a name for
the good luck pig?
I don't know. Good. Either way, I love it. Everyone's got what they need. Now, you had some predictions early on about what might happen here, and with the O's, I'm guessing that things might be different.
No, I was actually like 100% correct.
Okay, well, repeat what you were going to say, and I'll tell the audience if you were lying.
So I was saying it'd be similar from what we saw last map, with Non would still be on Raze, and we'd still see Prey on Cypher. But then I'm like, you know what? I think J-Man, he's not going to go for Viper. He's going to go for the Breach instead, because he goes between those two characters a lot. And this map is a very Breach-oriented map. And I was saying, yeah, he's going to go for Breach on that. He's still hovering it, but I'm telling you he's going to pick it.
Right, yeah.
And then
I just want to confirm, he's not lying. He did actually say this.
I did say this.
In the break.
Yes, I have a witness. I have a witness. And then finally I said, quote for quote, Silly Shadow is going to bring the Shadow, and he's playing Omen. And I said it. He's going to play Omen. There he is. I called it. I called the picks. I knew what they were going to play right away.
Maybe they're listening. They're going to wait for 3 minutes to hear what you said and then pick another agent.
No. They love me. They love me too much. They would never.
Just troll you. They have to wait a while.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But
there is locked in.
Yep. See, I told you. Well, that's what they go for in this
map.
What?
So you're just saying because it's heavy on the map now. Of course, Northwood has to be expecting that pick.
Yeah. If they watch Condors VODs, they know them a bit. They'll expect this, and this is a general play on Split. Although it is interesting seeing Northwood go for the Viper. Viper is really useful on maps that have big, wide open sites and big, long, areas to have engagements in. This map, a little more close quarters. It's not as large, long range and a lot of different angles you have to watch and get that one big wall down. And that's why just having the Omen for the Condors and having the Breach just to clear out that space is more useful and more effective. And then Northwoods as well, they're coming out with the Astra. So Astra, she is also smokes. She does control. She can place down these little galaxy dots, and she can do 3 different things with them. But majority, she's used for smokes. She was the one we were talking about earlier that just makes a big wall throughout the map.
That stinky wall.
Yeah.
Hey, well, let's get into it. Map 2, Condors versus Northwood. And Northwood definitely hoping to take this one because this is Condors' pick on the map as well.
Yeah, this is the momentum the Condors are carrying from that last game. They picked this map. They knew they were going to go and have a nice, strong, lead on it. They've played this map many times, and they have good strategies for it. And just to take a note once again, Northwood's going for the double duelist.
Right, yeah.
So
didn't work out for him well last time, did it, though?
It did. It kind of did.
Did it?
We did. Well, we did see... we did see Dip was taking a lot of the kills as well, playing as the initiator, and this time he's taken on the duelist role.
Okay.
So it seems to have swapped out.
And that's sometimes what you need to do is be adaptable and allow your players that are feeling it. We said it the other day, too, when Kip was popping off. Sometimes just allow that player that's popping off to do what he needs to do.
They saw him going crazy, and they said, fine, you can have a duelist.
Yeah. We'll give you one.
See right now, Condors are on attack starting off. They do have to, have to get Spike here in mid, and Non, close. They had to control that Spike and be able to get some pressure going on Northwood. Try to get in there and just taken down by Dip.
And I love the interesting plays, too, of shooting into a smoke like that to give away your location when you know you have a teammate about to flank. So it might pull the attention away just for a second to give your teammate that chance. It's very interesting.
Just to, draw away where the enemy that is holding the angle is viewing. Just take them away for just that moment is enough to secure that kill.
I will find you.
And even, you know, even shooting from that smoke, there's a chance you might hit
hit
one of those shots. It happens more
Everybody
than you think.
gets lucky every once in a while.
Oh, yeah. Kip is here with the Outlaw.
Bang.
Oh, such a sneaky spot to be in right out of the gate. Non was going in, trying to get a bit of a flying shotgun action. Benji's getting up close. Seems right now Northwood wants to take complete control over mid.
Yeah, bunched up right now. Sandwich
Ali gets
maybe?
flashed. Ooh, was able to take down one before getting traded out. But he did.
Sandwich him here, though.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Aftershocks. Oh, wow. Aftershock was deployed, was able to keep the Condors from getting any push going. Well played by NU right there. And then, yeah, like you said, the sandwich.
Yeah, it's not much you can do there when you get stuck in that corridor, right?
Go for strat. So Condors are down 2, and they're able to force by some rifles this round and contest with NU.
It's got to be a big round for them, though.
But if they lose this round, yep, they're going to be in the gutter in terms of funds, while NU's going to be sitting real nice and comfortable. We're going to see right now a bit more of a scattered team composition. Try and find some picks out here, and wherever you get a kill, you know, you advance on that area, secure that territory, do whatever it takes to get a little bit of an advantage over the opposing team. Dip right now is just holding on to this Outlaw. He's taking these difficult angles.
Not quite.
2 bullets down. This gun only has 12 shells in total, so got to use them wisely.
I like that. Otherwise, I feel like they'd be very unbalanced.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Operator only has, as well, like 12 bullets. Like all the snipers in this game, they have low ammo counts.
Oh. Non had the knowledge. He was smart. He knew where he was about to get picked from. He just couldn't see through.
Had to guess. The darkest hole down here in vents, yep.
Spike down, mid.
It's a lot easier to shoot up and get that kill than shoot down.
Oh, of course. He's got a little head poking out.
Yep. Right now, NU's got the advantage. Condors gonna need to scavenge something off of this. Prey is coming up from behind in vents, however. Condors got a little sandwich action of their own going on. Might have to play for time here. Let Prey get in. Do what he's got to do. NU's just watching each other's backs perfectly right now.
I mean, that was crazy because you almost looked like you had a chance there for Condors. Get a kill, and then immediately someone across on the stairs, someone behind in that little sneaky spot.
Yeah, Prey came up from behind through the vents there, but turns out he had a shadow of his own. He's taken down. 3-0 right now, Condors. Like I said, they got that rifles that round, and it didn't go well for them. Back to basics.
That question.
I must endure.
Noob question here.
Okay.
Can abilities be used pre-round?
Certain ones, yes.
I did see something fly out there.
That's most likely the Astra. Astra is able to deploy her stars before the round starts. And in a way, it can either trick people into thinking, oh, you're going after that site, or just be prepped in advance.
Oh my god!
The full collapse right now. Darkest is just using his abilities to the fullest.
So what I was worried about again is you get that little break in between, and that essentially is just a much longer timeout.
Yeah.
Fusion cells. Okay, my arms are good.
4-0 right now.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a mental hurdle to climb for Condors.
It seems right now Condors are they're pushing a bit more slow. They're taking their time, making their way into sight. And NU is analyzing what they're doing, and they just collapse on them in an instant. They say, you know what? We're not going to hold back and defend, and they use their aggression.
Right.
And it's working on the Condors. So maybe the Condors here might want to try a bit more of a rush strat, get on real quick. But with that breach available from NU, it's able to stop some of these quick pushes real quick. See the showstopper there, comes out from Ali. He's able to get a kill, but he's traded back out. 4v4. Prey's pushing up. Wants to get rid of ramps. Big pressure up there. Darkest is stuck in an unfortunate spot. Shot through the box.
I know exactly where you are.
And then that's the Neural Theft coming up. Condors know where every single NU player is at this moment.
Yeah, now you make that push.
Nice. Spikes down. 2v4. Looking good.
Yeah, they got the info as well.
Yeah.
Gonna make a push. Get right in on him.
Go
Watch your side, yeah. They got the trade at the end, yeah. That was a bit scary, but they got it. Planted down as well.
Although they got the round win, they didn't really want to lose that many players, especially after trying to recover from such an economic downfall.
Right.
But you know, round win still gives a good amount of money.
Hey, a win is a win. Green is green.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's a slow climb, you take those and you got to look at those as positive.
You got to start somewhere.
If you lost some people, yeah, this is a positive and nothing but. You can always say, what if we had one more guy that didn't have to buy, you know, but it doesn't matter.
You see Dip right now did grab hold of an operator. See how the Condors are going to respond to that now.
I've got your trail.
Sees a B-side pushes. Condors going to go for it. Seekers come out. Dip stuck in a horrid spot to be in with the operator.
Surprised Non even got one out of there.
And Non took him down. Joykus is stuck on site, surrounded by the Condors. And they got the smoke out up top.
Oh, what just happened? Deleted.
Yeah, we missed the point of view from Darkus there, but he took down 2 in an instant.
I saw them there, and then they weren't.
And they were, yeah.
They got snapped.
Happens that quick, apparently. I can't actually snap my fingers.
You can't snap?
I can't snap my fingers.
Use your middle finger?
Oh, yeah. Many people have tried
Push them together.
Yep.
Yeah, like that, more like that.
Yep.
The snap comes from the finger hitting your thumb, not...
Yep.
Wow. That's something we're going to have to work on.
I can kind of do it sometimes.
Okay, well.
But...
next week or you're fired.
You're like the 55th person to try to teach me.
And I'll be the first to succeed.
All right, all right. See Non try to fly in there. Met the wrong end of a shorty. Small little shotgun, but it's got some power in it. Ooh. Bit of a trade out there, but Dip was taken down. That's one less operator to deal with. Condors are going to have to regain control Spike from mid.
People if they win this, but they lose that engagement. Yeah. Drake says, I'm getting out.
Still got him a little low. 40 health. And rounded the wrong corner.
No, I mean, that's all Drake had to do, too, is just back off, hold that corridor, and his teammates can flank around. I mean, it's not much else you could do as the last Condor there. You had to win that engagement.
I had to commit that, push him, get rid of him. But he backed out and just, ran into another NU defender. 6-1. Condor's got to catch up somehow here. Find some momentum to cling on to. J-Man's going to go with the fault line right off the bat and is able to concuss 2 up in the vents. They keep going from this mid push right now, but NU's got it locked down pretty tight.
Well, that's where mix-ups can come in later.
Flash just come out from J-Man, trying to flush him out of vent up there to give his team some breathing room to push up through, but might just be a lost cause at this point because it seems to be the opposite. And NU's just pushing onto their zone, but interesting satchel swing out from Ali. Try to rely on his teammates blind, and it just didn't quite connect with any of the Condors. Non uses the showstopper, tries to swing around, gets shot out from the wrong spot. J-Man with the rolling thunder on B site is just barely able to snag Darkest up top. Setting up a nice and easy kill, giving them control over the site. 3-2 right now.
Pretty good spot, too. You got NU split up. They'll come from either side, try to flank. At least one if they can get a pick. Good hold. Condors watching each other's backs here. One down.
J-Man's got him. Dip's got the operator, though. One shot, one kill. Let's see. And
there it is. And grab that up.
They might not pick it up. Sometimes they just leave it because if they don't need it, they don't need it. If they're not confident enough to use it, might as well leave it so they don't die and then give it back to the enemy.
That's a good point.
You see it happen a lot more than you think.
Like, why wouldn't you grab the op? Because I'm going to die with it.
Yeah, like, you know, your strengths and weaknesses, man. They got to play around it.
Well, that's true. That's the same thing we were talking about when you're feeling good, too.
Yeah.
You know, you need to make sure that You let the players that are feeling good do what they got to do, adjust around that. That's why we saw Northwood make that adjustment on who's playing what agent.
Exactly. It's been working good for the Dip right now. It's been going crazy this game. See the Viper Pit put out mid. Nice. Silly. Oh, the double kill denying any space.
It was great. 5v3. They need some of these rounds back.
Gets the ult on site. Teleports on. That's a third kill. Takes down Dip.
Gonna go for the teammates.
Haunting presence right now. Ooh. Kip gets another 1v4. Gets the flash out. Yeah, see?
You know where it is.
Oh, yeah. I knew he was either up top or down below. You swing the angle. You got time because, you know, he can't see.
I love that confidence, too. I love the coordination.
Yeah.
Go, free birdie. All right, what do you think they see?
I think they're going to go for an A push here right now. They're really relying on this just spreading the team all over the map and just working with whatever picks they get off right away, which is really good because it's hard for NU to try and shut them down.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what angles they're always going to come from.
Right there.
Seems that right now they want to take mid control.
I got the info now.
Yep. There's a lot of smokes out, but just Darkest sitting in vents is such a threat for the Condors to try and push up through. Non does have a satchel charge in his hand. Boombot does come up from alley. Kip's eliminated. Non, yep, falls right up after.
Couple sprays into the darkness, but they are up. Or down, sorry. So they need to play us a little smarter together.
Yep. Condors do have control of Spike right now, so they can't pick it up and decide to just venture over to a different site. Give up on mid, but they want it. And Silly's got the drive to take it. He takes down 2, but not without losing Prey right beside him.
Slow play. Everyone on edge now.
Yeah. They're going to have to fall back, though. Pick up the Spike. They left it over in sewer. But they got Dip sneaking up slowly behind them. They're going to have to watch that angle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Dip apparently...
They're watching their backs. But he's leaving, yeah.
Even in the sewer, he was able to smell them out. Going to see here. Condors want to make their way over. Take A site.
He knows they're coming, though.
Oh, he gets one.
A second, yeah.
Might be able to get the second one here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Dip is apparently the duelist to be watching this game.
Yeah. No, I mean, this was the smartest thing that Northwood has done all day is move Dip into that duelist because you put a guy on fire like that and let him roll, give him the equipment, give him the util to make sure he can excel on the offense, then yeah, you do that. How do you shut them down, though? I mean, like, what do you, going forward, I imagine you probably see Dip into next map as well if the Condors can't win this. Staying on duelist, what do you do to shut that down?
You might want to avoid him.
Just oh, he's over there, don't go there.
Yeah, honestly, that is a good way to play it, especially against a Jet, because Jet has so much mobility and just safe escapes to get out of any sticky situations. It's hard to do much to counter them directly, but if you leave them, like if you take out the teammates and take out their support, it's hard for them to do much against a large amount of players on that team. You see right there, ooh, one by one. Wow, Condors stacked up in Garage, eliminating NU, but
1v1.
now it's put down to a 1v1. Prey knows right where he is. Oh!
It was close.
He was unfortunately put down to really low health.
Oh, man. I was really hoping another win here now. Northwood extending their lead significantly, 5 rounds ahead, 8-3. You would have liked to see it, you know, a little bit closer with a 4th one for the Condors, especially when you get that close, especially when you know how well your opponent's shooting is doing right now.
Well, last round before the swap as well, so Condors got to spend all that money. Might as well use all your ults, use all your abilities, because it's going to be a new half real soon. Ali's pushing up, and yeah.
Ali's also been a monster for Northwood.
He's just getting in Condor's face right now.
So squats he was doing earlier.
Yeah, squats warmed him up. 3v5 right now. we do see A's getting given up by Northwoods. They all seem to be rotating over to B site. Huge for Condors. J-Man is going to have to hold his own over in Garage. Gets hit by the Rolling Thunder, but he's the only one in there. There's no one else in there, and he's able to take down 2 before he gets eliminated.
Magic trick.
Yeah. Giving time for his team to sit on over on A and get that spike planted.
Now they got to hold, though, against 3.
Silly's in a really good spot right now. Able to watch them come up through vents. Up behind all sneaky. Oh, Dip kind of knew, but just barely couldn't get the shadow step off.
I feel like that was a hard hold.
They tried.
I mean, honestly, it all looks hard to me. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, lean back there. See from Kip, I believe. Just, oh boy.
Oh yeah.
This is a map for sure. Northwood showing their true colors, why people fear them, why they're the ones to beat. I think it's still incredible that the Condors were able to shut them down on their pick, on split.
And even though they are down 6 rounds right now, they've been very close rounds. We've had a lot of close fights, a lot of close engagements there. Even you saw at the end of that round, it was a 3v5, and then it got turned into a 3v2. Just like that, and then it was even in the end, it was a 2v0. So Condors are still getting kills. They're still getting some good eliminations in. It's just, when it comes down to it, they're the lesser. And right now, it is a side swap, so we're going to see how they perform on defense. Still in it. Good contest, a lot of good utility coming from Kip right now.
Also tough, pushing down into that corner when there's so many people there. You know you're about to get picked.
A lot of aggressive advances from the Condors here on A site. On defense, though, you don't want to lose those players right off the bat like that. Giving NU a lot of space to push up and take that high ground, but nope, they're just going to rotate through vent and make their way over to B. But Prey, lurking in mid, is able to get 2 kills. Silly gets a
Shelly Shadow.
Shilly Shadow.
Shelly Shadow.
Chilly Shadow.
He's cold.
Yeah. Needs a little bit of healing here. See 2v1.
Yeah,
both Condors
pushing
hold
up,
this angle, and
down.
perfect. The double peek at the coordinated moment. That's the first round win for the Condors here.
On this half.
On defense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we'll see, maybe. I mean, so is this map more defensive heavy?
This map is actually pretty even.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. Based on what I've been experienced and told, my general knowledge, let's just say that my wisdom.
It's more than mine.
It is around a pretty much 50% win rate for both sides.
Okay.
So this is one of the most even maps in the game.
Well, we'll see. I mean, if it isn't, then we're going to see Condors pop off now because we saw Northwood doing exactly the same on defense before.
Kip is holding close, does get flashed out, is going to swing out, gets 1, might get the second, doesn't quite land it, but is able to get him low. And then Non down the middle, is able to secure himself a kill. He's pushing up, throwing out the paint shells, gets the satchel charge out so he can get up to high ground.
Couple pot shots at the wall in case anyone's walking around.
You never know, right? Just got to throw some shots, especially if you have a silenced weapon and there's no bullet tracers, so they don't know where you are.
Right? 1, 2.
Oh.
Not our player to watch. Finally getting to see some action there.
4v1 right now. He knows where the spike is. He's watching it. He's got to wait for Kip to come and try and take it.
Make some noise. Why not? That's the thing, is it? I wonder if Dip is just going to hang out. He's trying to make his way in there. He's going to get caught by Non, though. There it is.
Yeah.
Nice
almost an
pop.
Ace. Non got 4 that round.
I'm sad he didn't. But I am happy that they won, decreasing that gap. Only 4 rounds behind Northwood at this point. Condors trying to steal that momentum back. We saw a bit of a struggle for the squad as they tried to figure out what needed to happen. Non, again, showing us why he's that duelist, why he's that player to watch, why people say keep your eyes on him. I want to see if he can keep that up, keep the legend going into the next round.
Condors got some good momentum going now. They are forcing NU into a tricky situation with their funds. If NU does not take this round, they're going to be down on money. No green, no mean. Good flash coming out. Non is able to trade one out, though. Being in a bad spot, caught out by multiple NU attackers. Kip stuck.
Kip, beautiful.
This site ain't big enough for the two of us.
Toxins going up.
NU is on, though. They're going to get that spike planted.
I need it. Blocking vision.
Ooh. You hear them, though. You know they're there.
Yeah. Oh, Kip
All right,
goes
get
up
the
with
push.
another. Ooh, 1 health. Oh, Kip on fire right now. Does get eliminated, but gives Silly time to get that kill.
And a defuse.
He's going to give it to Prey.
Yeah. You have to work for him.
Yeah.
Say, here, you can have the rest of it. I'm full.
The leftovers. Hand them over.
No. It's not the leftovers. It's more of like, I have this sandwich is too big. I'm going to cut it in half for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
So generous.
They enjoyed the meal together. It's just, Prey was late.
Yeah.
Bus didn't show
Didn't
up
even
on time.
really participate in that final fight at all. But that's okay. He was watching flank.
As I said, the bus showed up late. It's not his fault, okay?
The Uber took a wrong turn.
But he still needs dinner.
Yeah. Growing boys got to eat.
It's good. Only 3-round difference now. Whoa!
Non right out the gate.
Oh! And then he misses some shots.
He got that kill, though. Traded it out, and that's what you want to see, especially on Astra. Getting rid of her, that's all the smoke's gone from NU's potential to block off that vision, allowing them safe space to push in against the Condors.
That's good information that the Condors will have now. J-Man backing up.
He knows they're coming mid. Yep. Going to wait. Silly Shadow gets the smokes off, making it more dangerous for NU to push in.
Right. Buys him a little more time. J-Man with the angle hold. See if he can get one pick. Someone's got to walk through in a second here.
He's going to wait for his teammates to rotate. Oh. He gets some damage. He's going to put out the fault line. Going to deploy the aftershock as well, trying to flush him out of that corner. A lot of explosions coming out. Oh, counters the flash with his own flash.
But he finally gets taken out.
The Kip gets one. He's going to throw out the Seeker. It's perfect moment to use them in. He knows where NU is. Gets one.
2. Not
from
quite.
above.
Seconds left.
Now 1v2.
But they're pretty low health right now. Prey. Yep. Half
See
health
him.
dip. Let's see it.
Take him out.
Gets the second.
Good clutch for Prey. Yeah, you see the breath. Just exhale there.
What a comeback. Seeing this? This half started 9-3.
Yeah, and that's why I asked if this is a defensive strong half. I think we need to change that stat right now.
Maybe. For the Condors,
Well, just in general.
Just in general?
They went down while on attack, and now they're on defense and pulling it back. So I'm declaring now that this map is defensive heavy.
Which is interesting because it's a triple lane map. There's mid, and there's A and B.
Yeah.
So usually those type of maps do give the attackers the advantage.
Because you can come in from any angle.
Exactly. So you have to spread out your defensive team a lot more. But that doesn't matter to the Condors right now. Non with the operator gets a pick as soon as the gates drop. See right now, Silly Shadow's in a little bit of a tough spot right now up top. Backed up by Non.
Non's out. A little bit of damage from Prey. Trying to pre-fire someone else.
He gets flashed. Silly's in there to back him up, though. See right now, Condors are just taking care of each other perfectly.
So we like to see, keep the chaos going on too, to make sure that Northwood is constantly trying to figure out what they need to do, keep them on their toes.
1v4, Drake gets the Condors know where he is. Prey finalizes that round. 9-8, they're catching up.
That's it. I see a little smile coming out there too. You see him, he's like, okay.
All right. No, it's looking real good right now, especially since they stay on this side until overtime, or a game win. So,
and on this now declared defensive heavy map, they should be good.
Is that declared by Condors or by you?
That is declared by LeafX, the Valorant expert.
Okay. I'll put that under the update to the Wikipedia.
I'll have the team coming to me after and be like, "What are you talking about, bro?"
Spitting nonsense on stream.
Oh.
You know what? Prey traded that out.
He traded. Trey.
Trey braided. Trade.
Sick rhymes, bro.
You see this point of view we just saw there? That's the.
You want to find it?
Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. The Astra. That's the little point of view they get. They get like a bird's eye view of the whole map in order to plant those smokes.
Yeah.
Yes. The wall's gone up too.
That's not great because you can get a lot of info. Oh, Prey gets the win.
Condors were down a few players there, but they were able to pull it back. Both Silly Shadow and Kip came from above.
Silly picking up the op as well.
Oh, there we go. So now this time he keeps it. Like I was saying before, sometimes you don't. I think he's going to give it over to Non once the round ends.
I want to know what the joke was.
There was something funny. He's called Silly Shadow for a reason, so.
He's a silly little shadow.
Yeah, Non's going to take control of the operator right now. We do see Silly Shadow is on top of the leaderboard. So.
He's popping off.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
All of them right now, though, are definitely having to put in their own weight. I mean, like, this is not a map where, a matchup where one player really is just able to run town on the entire lobby. This is something where the entire squad are having to work together. You see it, how hard the comms are coming out on their player cams. They are definitely making sure that they're working as a team.
It's a team effort, right? Everyone's got to pull their own weight. They're going to play their roles. And Condors are doing that great right now. NU's given a real strong push onto site. Both Showstopper and the Viper's Pit are thrown out. Taking a lot of control. Condors, no losses yet. They're going to play for retake here. They're going to give NU the space and let their abilities wear out. See Non peeking out the perfect moment, gets that kill. Drakeus is going to get attacked by 2 Condors here. Gets one.
Gets one, not 2 though.
Although that was a trade, that's a good spot for J-Man to be put in now. The more angles that NU has to worry about, the better.
They can take
one in. Oh, let's see it. Nice. Condors.
I love that.
Wow. They pushed onto site and they didn't even lose a player.
I loved that too because just the way they approached that, they used the environment to their advantage massively on that. Right when the guy takes a look at you, get behind a wall, the other guy comes out. That is a beautiful dance between the two on that approach.
They are very coordinated right now. They're coming with each other. They're letting each other know, like, hey, I'm going to peek this real quick, but you're going to get the kill, right? And it's been working. We even saw it last game where they took those multiple angles. They forced the NU players to have to decide, do I look here, do I look here? And they're just, their teamwork is phenomenal.
If they were a dinosaur, they could look both ways.
They were a dinosaur?
Yeah, dinosaurs have their eyes on the side of their head.
Don't, like, some other animals nowadays have that too? Like,
well, birds, which are dinosaurs.
Okay. Don't, like, deer isn't that like a prey trait? Like
yeah, because they need to see if they're getting attacked by wolves.
Like a full cone of view at the side.
Gophers have...
What?
No, gophers have them on the front, don't they?
Are they predators?
No, I don't think so. The ultimate predator.
Gophers.
The gopher. Well, no goofy gophers in this one.
Do you see the
Everyone's
seekers
showing
are
out.
deployed? Jellyfish. Speaking of animals.
Is a jellyfish an animal?
What is it if it isn't?
A blob.
A blob? That's so mean. If we have any jellyfish in chat right now, I'm sorry. You're not blobs.
You're a fish to me. Oh, we finally see the push starting to happen. Info right there.
Nice. Silly's in a good spot.
One, yeah.
He's going to teleport right on out of there.
30
See if he can pick another.
Seems that NU is going to go over for A, though, so Silly might need to reposition, but he can. He has his ultimate ready. Teleport anywhere he wants on the map real quick to back up his team. Ooh, Kip gets one, Kip gets two. Couldn't get that third.
Still 2v1.
Silly's right there right away. J-Man goes for the flash. Ooh, 1v1, let's see it.
Yeah, a couple.
Oh, but Silly didn't go for the full teleport. He deactivated it. He's got to run all the way from across the map now.
That's right, he's fast. He's got his ninja swords out. Those aren't swords.
think they're kunai, but they
Yeah,
have
but they have
like the
chains
chains.
and
So does that make them
nunchuck kunai.
different? Yeah.
That's why I got
Nunchuck
confused what I was looking at. Okay, he's got to watch his corner. This might not be good.
Oh, let's see. He doesn't know.
Yeah, he has no intel.
He's going to watch his left over by the spike.
Yeah, where is he?
Oh, he's running now. He's giving out his footsteps.
He's going to try to get half.
Oh, but he's going to get pulled in right here, and that's going to make him vulnerable.
Can he
to
get the
take more
whole one?
damage. Ooh.
Not quite.
Having the Astra as that final player to deny that defuse
Right.
is huge.
That's really tough. I mean, you get so close, you're like, do I just go all in, go for the full?
Not quite. Especially when you know Astra is using that ability to keep him in place and make him take more damage right there. And it's also hard to shoot back when you're getting flung around a black hole.
Yeah, the good thing, too, is that they at least did trade down to a 1v1,
Yep.
right? And so they are forcing Northwood to buy. Especially when it's this close. I mean, you don't want it to be too lopsided coming into the next rounds. 10-10. Oh, my goodness.
Really good comeback for the Condors, though. I'm just going to say
Massive
once again.
comeback.
Insane. It was looking really rough at the beginning, but they are killing it now. You can see NU slowly snuck their way in through mid-vent. Not really much resistance from the Condors, stopping them from going through. You have high ground under control here. Oh, the Rolling Thunder comes out from J-Man. Does make contact with multiple of the NU players, and seems that they're just throwing out utility left and right in response. They're panicking. Bit of a trade there. 4v4, but NU's jumped down. They're on site. They're getting the spike planted down. Throws out the corrosive acid. Trades back with Prey. 3v3. Each kill is rewarded back with a loss on their own team.
Honestly,
right now.
though, I'd still take the trades over just straight up losing a guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Nan gets stuck pulling out some abilities. Hard to fight back when your gun's put away. Silly's pushing on. He gets one.
Nice.
Ooh, Silly with the double kill.
Silly's on some today. He's feeling it.
He's feeling extra silly.
Hey, when you got Silly and Kip alive at the end, you feel like something good's going to happen here.
Oh, yeah. There he goes, going to push some of the hair out of the way. The luscious locks.
His peripherals are gone.
Yeah,
Good thing he's not playing it on ultra wide.
Have to turn his whole head to look.
Yeah, you wouldn't see it anyways.
Oh, there's
course.
a timeout. It ain't a proper game without a timeout. And
Although
this is
interestingly,
Condor-sided.
that'll be the Condors card. That is actually interesting. I said of course, but genuinely, it's a little bit interesting because like you feel like you start to gain momentum, and then all of a sudden you call a timeout and you give your opponents a little bit of chance. I mean, obviously, if you're doing it, it could also be a mind game.
Yeah,
I've seen that done before in other esports where a team is on a crazy momentum and they call a timeout. They're on a crazy momentum, and they do it for the mind game. It didn't work out for them. But
better not be foreshadowing something here.
They did it for the memes, and it did not work out. They proceeded to lose the game right afterwards. But yeah, it is an interesting timeout. I'd actually be very curious to talk to the players as to why this timeout came out.
Especially at a time like this, maybe talk some strategy, be like, hey, you guys are doing great, keep it up.
It could be a hype moment. I mean, you saw them all talking, which means something was happening. It might
it's
not
being used.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was just specifically a hype moment because everyone was getting involved in that conversation. Interesting regardless.
Yes. And U's doing their bread and butter, just going through mid, rushing on in. Silly might get a huge paranoia off here, though, if they try to push through. Prey's watching with the cam as well. Hard setup for NU to advance.
A couple squats for Silly.
My camera is destroyed.
Darkest is going for the flashes. Those don't come back on Breach. You use those and they're gone.
Bye-bye.
See right now, they're going to back out and probably go through... Yeah, going to make their way through Garage and push on to B site. It's going to be interesting right now. Condors only have 2 players over holding it. Rest of the team's sat on over on A. Gonna have to get ready to rotate real quick.
Yeah, I mean, they'll know pretty soon that they need to. Yeah, there they go all the way. Condors immediately saying, let's make sure that they aren't actually pushing A, get ourselves around over to B site, but now Northwood on and going for the plant immediately. What a rush.
Able to get out the Rolling Thunder from the breach, and then he just continued using his abilities, getting the flashes out, and just denying Prey any chance to just even put a dent in this advance.
Yeah, we do have a
Non
flank as well.
with the showstopper is able to get 1 kill in the corner, does get traded back out. Dip gets
Not
2.
looking good.
Dip killed by Kip. Kip and Dip. Dip, Kip.
It's like a fun dip, but a Kip dip.
Kip, Dip. See, here's the wall right now. Oh, he sees
Oh,
the wall.
get him!
But he can't get him.
Get
He can't get him. He can't get. Oh, he finally gets the shot landed. He goes through. Gets a second. Oh, left to a 1v1. Both players really low HP.
Shut up and let me work.
He has to.
You get the bait? Not quite.
At that point in time, once the bomb gets to a certain stage in the cycle, you have to hold it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, put in a bad spot. Unlucky timing. He does get the kills though, and does put quite the impact.
By the way, they lost the round after that timeout. So it was a very interesting pick. Again, I am definitely talking to the players after and finding.
Oh yeah, yeah, and interrogate them.
Hold a light on them. Why would you do this? Why was there a timeout? It'll be intriguing afterwards to have the knowledge.
And he just loves this mid push right now, doing it over and over and over. See, Condors might want to stack more players over nearby vents to hold them back. Get a quick rotate going in, even coming in from behind to stop them. Or they're going to play a bit slower and wait out their time. It's hard because they're getting threatened by that Viper wall over on A site. You can see on the map there, but it's just the Viper. The mind games that are being
That's
played.
why it's so strong, right? It really, you just have no information and it looks like a setup.
Oh, but they got the kill now. They cleared them out, and they know that space is free, and they don't have to worry about that site anymore.
Now they're going to rotate probably into mid and say, hey, let's strengthen up our situation over here.
Regroup with the team and get ready to hold them back.
You see that back rotate over to B. They know they're pushing now, and there they go. The flip for Condors.
Oh, but Prey's on site. He's in a really good spot right now. He's going to have to get ready. Yeah, he gets 1. That's fine. He gets the trade out. Eliminating Dip is a huge power on NU's team.
3v3.
Spikes down. Kip gets a kill. Condors want to come from on top. Seekers get deployed, but eliminated as quickly as they were put out there. Not really much information Kip can't gain from
Oh! Drake at the hole, but gets taken out.
That's
and we got
double.
the defuse.
Oh, from the swing.
12-11.
Oh.
Stop that shit, mate.
Ooh.
This is close.
It's close again, yeah.
This is. Let's talk about this. Let's be real right now. I love that you just got the jitters because this is a team Condors came into so worried about. They were fearful of Northwood, and for good reason. They take the map that was Northwood's pick in the previous game, and they come into game 2 down massively, 9-3 at one point.
Oh yeah,
in favor of Northwood, and all of a sudden, the Condors climb and claw back up the side of this mountain into the lead at 12-11.
Match point.
This is huge.
Yeah, they could take it all right here.
This is where nerves can hit, though. Like,
yeah.
Your knees weak, arms sweaty.
The nerves are hitting me, and I'm not even playing.
Big moment now for the Condors.
I'm all safe and comfy behind the caster monitors.
Let's see again that mid hold there.
Oh, but they're going to go through vents this time instead.
We'll see.
Possibly, I don't know.
They're thinking
Condors,
about it.
They're giving them the space in mid because they are relying on that retake a site. They're relying on the Northwood to completely collapse on, use all their abilities out there to get that site secured, and the Condors can retake that with confidence.
Interesting, though, trying to bait Condors into mid again, but you see them holding B site. So if they make the push now, they might be able to catch Condors by surprise, but...
Ooh, big guiding light coming up from Kip there. He's going to back up because he knows Northwood's up top. Carefully. Oh, one push on. Silly trades it out. Prey.
Oh, what a push from Northwood.
3v3, however, Kip's able to even it out.
30 seconds.
Prey was in that sneaky spot once again, but NU knew he'd be there this time. And they used the Astra pull to get him out.
plant.
Oh, they're just pushing up. Oh, the showstopper. Kip's going to have to really run away here. Oh, but he gets one before dying.
2v1. They're down.
Oh,
they got it. And the diffuse is on. What a hold. Condors. Wow. Oh, my God. The pop-off. Holy crap. That was... You see it, too. They can't believe it. Northwood taken down. Man. We saw the complete story. It's David versus Goliath, and Goliath has been bested. He's on his back. He's down. The slingshot is out. Wow. And heck, this was wild.
2-0 as well. They didn't give a single game to Northwood. It was close. It was close. They didn't even go to overtime that second game, though, either. It was beautiful from the Condors. Went up. They saw this big looming threat. And they beat them right off the bat. Season start.
That's a statement to be made, too. I mean, you go in, as you said, right at the beginning, NECC, you're like, all right, let's do it. We got the big bads. Uh-oh, what can we do? Worst case, you don't win the matchup. And you just go through the rest, at least having given it your best shot. But then you go into map 1, and you take them down on their own pick.
Yeah.
You start to think, this is possible.
Yeah.
Guys, we can do this. But then that map 2, that's where it gets real scary. All of a sudden, you're down. Okay, this is the Northwood. You have that swap on the duelist as well.
Yeah.
The biggest thing was Dip getting thrown in there into the mix. You're like, oh, this guy's a beast. What do we do to stop him? I asked you, I'm like, what can they do to stop him? Expecting that this was about to go to map 3. And one by one by one, the second they got into defense, they start to claw back. And then it becomes 10-10 again, 9-9, 10-10,
yeah.
11-11. You're like, oh, we could do this. And then that was phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. And like I said about Dip, you got to avoid them. They didn't force any engagements on defense.
Right.
They didn't try to retake mid. They knew NU was going to push their way through every
Northwood
time.
Push, yep.
And they gave them that space. They said, you guys come to us. And it worked. It worked every time.
And the fact that even after those plants got on A and they were able to make those rotates from B over and still get those dubs was just a massive show of perseverance and strong mental fortitude, because those are those situations, especially when you're on match point, where you can lose it. I said it. You can start getting shaky.
Yeah.
You can overthink. And you also wonder, were they out of adrenaline off that first win, right? It's hard because your body's going to be exhausted by this point. These are long games. And to be able to hold it together is huge. And I think I want to attribute it to the massive amounts of communication that the team is going on. You see it in the team cams every single time, how much they're talking to each other and how good that mental is.
Always with the call-outs. You got J-Man. He's the IGL. He's telling everyone what to do. And from that position he's playing as Breach, he's got a lot of long-range utility he's able to throw out there.
Right.
And he was setting up a lot of good plays. Him and Kip, perfect initiator gameplay coming out from them.
And I think that's what you pointed out, is that's just massive again on the IGL. Yep. The fact that you have someone that's such a good shot caller, because there were a couple moments where the plays didn't work out, but the adjustments were so massive on the rounds thereafter that you know the game plan is so solid, and that's someone that's thinking about everything.
Exactly. And there you go. First win of the season against Northwood. Oh, I'm so happy. I didn't even my school won, but the team won.
That was
that was perfect. And even though, like you said, 9-3 in that second game, it was looking real close to Northwood taking that second game win. We might have gone to that third map. It was pretty good.
Right.
We got that victory.
That's not it. We got a lot more on this broadcast, of course. Throughout the week, we're always broadcasting all of our other teams. Our schedule on screen right now of what we're going to be having going forward. Of course, things sometimes need to be figured out. That's how these leagues work. So you'll have a couple TBDs as you go through it. But again, tomorrow we're going to be taking a look at Valorant once again. And then throughout the week, we got across the board Call of Duty, League of Legends, Valorant. It's so much going on across all of our different squads.
Always. So many titles to stream, so many amazing teams to watch. And I'm excited for more to come because we're getting into the regular season now. Exhibition and activation matches are over.
Right. So the best thing you can do every single day is take a look. 7 o'clock is when most of them start. Some are at 8. But just have the tab open from there on out. And, of course, get down into all the information below and click on all the socials. Make sure you're following. As we've just proven to you, we got a pretty sick team across the board. We saw a victory today from our Rocket League squad and, of course, our gold squad here in Valorant. So,
double dubs today.
Double dubs.
Flawless dubs.
Let's put them together. Double dubs.
We didn't give up a single game.
That's the quad U. Not a W anymore. It's a quad U.
Quad U?
Quad U.
Whoa. Woo woo.
All right, we're going crazy. Let's get us out of here. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful day of victories. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here. It's been the Condors, and we'll see you soon.